Hello and welcome to Under YZ. My name is Soham and in this video I'm going to talk about my theories and predictions for the penultimate chapter of the Attack on Titan manga, that is chapter 138. But before that, if you're new here, then please consider subscribing to our channel since I do weekly anime and manga related content along with Attack on Titan reviews. With that being said, let's begin the video. So let's start this thing right from the protagonist, that is Eren Yeager himself. I am almost 100% sure at this point that Eren is not actually dead after the events of chapter 137. It would be too anticlimactic of a death for the protagonist of the series and it would just not make a lot of sense in my opinion. Sure, you can have your opinions in this particular regard and you can deny it as much as you want, but at the end of the day, Attack on Titan is definitely a shonen. Yes, it certainly has very dark undertones and elements, and you can say that it breaks the tropes and uses subversion of expectations everywhere, but at the end of the day, this is without a shadow of doubt a shonen series. And just like we knew in the first season that Eren was not actually dead after being consumed by the Titan, I am also 100% sure here, at least in the context of chapter 137, that Eren is not actually dead. I cannot really say that this is going to be the case for the finale of the series as well. I honestly do not know for a fact if Eren is going to survive the finale or not, but at least for the context of this chapter and chapter 138, I am 100% sure that Eren is not actually dead. But I am going to change my stance here a little bit, because initially we all thought that Eren's original body is currently at the Paradise Island and he was controlling this entire body using the powers of the Warhammer Titan. But now I'm going to kind of change my stance here after rereading chapter 137 and how his body tried to attach his head. I kind of feel now that Eren's actual body is definitely inside his head that was cut off, and that is the reason why his body is trying to reattach itself. However, the powers of the Warhammer Titan will be at play here once again, and his real body is not destroyed yet, and eventually that will lead us to more stuff from chapter 138. Now talking of the rumbling, I'm pretty certain that Zeke Yeager is actually dead. It does not make any sense for his character to live any longer. He has fulfilled his purpose and he is dead without a shadow of doubt. And that is the major reason why the rumbling came to a stop, because the blood of a royal Eldian was necessary to continue the rumbling, and now that Zeke Yeager is dead, the rumbling has finally stopped. But that is not actually the end of the rumbling, because that is rightly going to lead us to the next prediction that I have, and that is in regards to the child of Historia. Here in chapter 138, Eren is definitely going to try to contact Historia or her child because he wants to restart the rumbling and he needs the powers of a royal-blooded Eldian. Now here, more shenanigans will obviously be at play, and maybe, just maybe, we will get the reveal as to who exactly is the real father of Historia's child. All these things can be probably seen in chapter 138. Now for the next part, this is not actually a theory of mine, but rather this is something I just want to share with you all. I don't really think that the series has enough time to explore this particular part of the lore, but from season 2 and season 3 onwards, I really wanted to have a proper explanation of who exactly was the devil whom Ymir initially contracted. What were the reasons behind this particular contact, and what is the true identity of this devil? At this point, I'm pretty sure that Isayama is going to purposefully not give a proper explanation to all of these things, and he'll probably keep these things up to the interpretation of the reader, but I really wanted to have a proper explanation or a lore behind all of these things, and what basically happened prior to these 9 titans, and how these powers originally took their place and form. But talking of Ymir, I think that there's a very high chance that we will get more glimpses of the paths, and maybe the theory of Historia's child being the reincarnation of Ymir might actually come true after witnessing all the things that have happened in the story so far. So I'm pretty sure that the freedom aspect will be brought forward once again. However, the actual explanation of why Eren was motivated here or why Eren was manipulated here by Ymir will probably be saved for the finale. But before reaching the finale, I'm pretty sure that there is going to be a lot of death in chapter 138. Now obviously chapter 138 is going to shape the finale, the final ending of Attack on Titan, so there can be 2 branches right now. One will be a total devastation of the world where everything is annihilated, everything is destroyed, and maybe, just maybe, Historia's child survives. In that kind of an ending, everyone dies basically. This is a very grave prediction that we have had for a very long time, but after reading the various interviews that Isayama has given over the years, I think Isayama has kind of changed his mind in regards to the ending of the series. Sure, there's going to be a lot of death and pain involved in all of these things, but there is still a glimpse of hope that not everything will be dead. However, all of these things will be kind of confirmed in chapter 138, and as of the recording of this video, my prediction is that at least 3 main players are going to survive other than Eren, and those 3 players are Falco, Armin and Reiner. I'm making a separate video discussing this particular point, which will probably come out tomorrow, so be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to stay notified as soon as I upload that video. But in spite of all of this, I think that the people who are going to most likely die in this particular chapter are Annie, Levi, Gabby, Connie, John, and many more people from the Alliance. I think that their stories have wrapped up pretty well, and Isayama will probably have no purpose to keep these people alive. However, at the same time, I'm pretty sure that Falco, Armin and Reiner are going to survive at least till the ending of Attack on Titan. And once again, I'm going to explain all of these things in a separate video, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, these were my broad predictions for chapter 138. I know that there is absolutely no guarantee whatsoever that this is exactly how things will play out, because Isayama is kind of unpredictable, at least for the finale of the series. We do not have any major speculations as to exactly what will happen, but these are simply my thoughts and my predictions in this particular regard, and you are free to agree or disagree. But please do mention your thoughts in the comment section below. I just want to have a discussion with you guys. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more. This is WonderYZ, and I'll see you soon in the next video.